Good morning, yogis, and welcome back onto the mat with me for today's Hatha flow, which is going to be a 15-minute reset, so just something to get you started in your day, maybe, or to get you relaxed at the end of a day and you don't have a lot of time. Then you're just going to take a 15-minute whiz through the body, stretching out a couple of places, allowing yourself to feel invigorated once more. So for this practice, you're going to need to grab hold of your mat, and if you've got a block, yoga block, you can grab hold of that too. If you don't have a block, you can take a book and use that as your prop. So bringing the hands together into prayer pose, giving yourself a few deep breaths here. And gently bringing your awareness to all of the sounds around you within the room you're in or outside of the room you're in. Just allowing yourself to sink buttocks into the floor, taking another deep inhale. And as you exhale, dropping your hands down towards your knees, lengthening up through the spine. Allow yourself a few more deep breaths here. Begin to drop your shoulders away from your ears as you lengthen up from the base of your spine. Taking a few more deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, you can slowly float your eyes open, coming back into the space. Sweeping your hands out beside you, fingers to the floor. Inhale to draw up energy. Sweeping energy up. And exhale, drawing energy into heart center. So inhale, sweeping the arms up. And exhale, energy back into heart center. One more, inhale, arms up. Exhale, energy back into heart center. Inhale to sweep your arms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, drop one hand and take a reach over, side bend, over to one side. Reaching the arm over towards the side wall, extending through the side body, taking a few deep breaths here. Gazing underneath the armpit or down towards the ground, whatever works for you. Opening up through the side body, one more breath. And as you exhale, sweep your palms back up, taking a breath here as you lengthen up the spine. And then exhale, dropping over to the other side. So once more, big stretch over, feeling and breathing into the body. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly draw your palms to touch. Gently lowering your hands down, beginning to walk your palms forward. Bringing the palms here to touch and lowering the hands and the forehead down towards the ground. Surrendering the body down towards the earth, taking a few more deep breaths here. Slowly pressing the ground away from you as you draw your hands up. Coming up and over into a wide-legged child's pose. So we're going to take a little stretch through the back body, toes are to touch here. Drop the buttocks, raise the arms forward, drop the forehead, and allow yourself to sink down into the mat here. Softening the body down into the ground. Relaxing and letting go. Couple more deep breaths. As you exhale, slowly raise yourself up, coming into a tabletop pose. So tabletop Coming into cat-cow is a great way to stretch and lengthen through the spine, or to just alleviate lower back issues. So you're going to drop the belly to inhale and gaze forward, and as you exhale, draw navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop belly, gaze forward. Exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop belly, gaze forward. Exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Allow yourself to come back into a neutral space as you walk your hands one half a hand forward and begin to roll. So you're really going to focus on what you're doing here as you arch back, dropping forehead to ground, and then as you come forward, dropping all the way down and into a cobra, and then arching all the way back, dropping the buttocks to the heels, forehead to the ground, drawing yourself back up as you inhale forward and exhale, stretching through the wrists and the spine here. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Last one. Inhale forward and exhale back into a tabletop, tucking the toes under and raising yourself up into a downward facing dog. A couple of breaths here as you begin to paddle your heels one at a time. Bending generously through both the knees, sending your hips up high, allowing yourself a few more breaths here. Maybe moving the head from side to side. And then gently lowering down onto the knees, coming into hero pose. So sitting back down onto the heels. Bringing your hands into prayer, lengthening up through the spine, taking a deep breath. And as you exhale, slowly hinging over to one side, gazing up towards the elbow. Deep breath. And then slowly exhale, coming back up to center. Take a deep breath here. And hinging over to the other side. So gazing up to back elbow. A few more breaths here. And slowly drawing yourself back up. Let's slowly take our feet out in front of us. You can grab hold of your block and prop it underneath your hips. So just raising your hips up a little bit higher, extending your feet forward, rolling onto the sit bone here. So seated staff pose, coming into a forward fold. So drawing your arms up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, allowing yourself to fold forward, taking a lovely stretch through the hamstrings, allowing yourself to fold all the way over the thighs here, sinking down into the position. Softening the body, breathing into the stretch through the hamstrings. A couple more deep breaths here. And as you exhale, slowly roll your hands up your thighs, slowly come off the block, taking the right foot over the left, taking a gentle twist here, so we're twisting over to the right side, right hand pops behind the thigh as you gaze over the shoulder, big breaths. And then exhale, slowly roll out. Send legs back to the front of the mat. Let's pop the foot over and rolling and twisting over to the left side now. So gazing over left shoulder, taking a beautiful twist through the spine here. Another 2 big breaths. And as you exhale, slowly come out. Send your legs back down to the bottom of the mat. Allow yourself to come down on the mat with your back body pressing into the ground, your feet stepped up towards your buttocks. We're going to take some gentle pelvis tilts. So very gently, as you inhale, you're going to tilt the pelvis upward. And then as you exhale, you're going to draw the pelvis down and take a slight little arch through the back body. And we're going to take another 5 of these. So inhale, tilt. Exhale, slowly draw back body off the ground. Inhale, tilt. And exhale, slowly draw back body off. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, slowly draw back body off. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, slowly. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly allowing yourself to come back to a neutral space, grabbing hold of your block once more. We're going to take the block on level 1 or 2 height. We're going to prop the block underneath the buttocks, so squeezing buttocks, raising up the hips and finding the spot just underneath the sacrum. So if you've got a book, then you can just have it flat underneath the base of your spine or at the bottom of your sacrum. This should feel good. Just allow yourself some breaths here. Breathing into the stretch and whatever is presented for you here. With a few big breaths. And then when you come off the block, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs, raise yourself off and allow yourself to gently lower the back body down onto the mat, hugging the knees into the chest, taking a gentle rock from side to side. Taking a final stretch into happy baby, so drawing the feet up towards the ceiling, draw knees down into the armpits, allow yourself a few more deep breaths. And one more inhale. As you exhale, slowly send your feet down to the bottom of the mat. So again, a lovely little reset stretch for you any time of the day when you just need to get some prana, life force energy moving through your body. You can take this little sequence, taking a few more big breaths. And when you're ready, you can either stay in your Shavasana for another few minutes or slowly roll out and come back up into seated to join me back on the mat in your easy seat pose, bringing your hands together in prayer pose, beginning to rub the palms together, generating some warmth. And then drawing the hands into heart center, taking a deep inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, bow your nose down towards your fingertips, taking a moment to acknowledge yourself for wherever you are on your journey. Namaste. Wishing you a truly beautiful day further.